A reading from Song of Songs. The bride says, "On my bed at night I sought him whom my heart loves. I sought him, but I did not find him. I will rise then and go about the city. In the streets and crossing, I will seek him whom my heart loves. I sought him, but I did not find him. The watchmen came upon me as they made their rounds of the city. Have you seen him whom my heart loves? I had hardly left them when I found whom my heart loves." The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
A reading from the second letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, the love of Christ impels us. Once we have come to the conviction that one died for all, therefore all have died. He indeed died for all, so that those who live might no longer live for themselves, but for him, who for their sake died and was raised. Consequently, from now on, we regard no one according to the flesh. Even if we once knew Christ according to the flesh, yet now we know him so no longer. So whoever is in Christ is a new creation. The old things have passed away. Behold, new things have come. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Tell us, Mary, what did you see? I saw the glory of the risen Christ. I saw his empty tomb. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
On the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early in the morning while it was still dark and saw the stone removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we don't know where they put him." Mary stayed outside the tomb weeping, and as she wept, she bent over into the tomb and saw two angels in white sitting there, one at the head and one at the feet where the body of Jesus had been. And they said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken my Lord, and I don't know where they laid him." When she had said this, she turned around and saw Jesus there, but she did not know it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" She thought it was the gardener and said to him, "Sir, if you carried him away, tell me where you laid him, and I will take him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Hebrew, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Stop holding on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brothers and tell them, I am going to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary of Magdala went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord," and then reported what he had told her. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Have you guys ever lost something or someone and tried your hardest to find it? Right? I mean, like, it happens all the time, right? I lost the car keys, right? I lost the phone, or I lost the remote, right? Or I lost my child, right? It happens. Right? I remember I've lost many people. I lost a few college students going on a mission trip down in Mississippi. Some of them wandered off, didn't no idea where they were at. My heart sank. I was like, they're dead. I can't find them. What am I going to do? Right? What am I going to say to the parents? I was looking everywhere, could not find them. And so we all have this kind of thing. Right? We all have that feeling of desperately looking for something or someone, right? Trying to find them. This is the same thing that Mary Magdalene is experiencing. Right? She is longing to see her Lord. Right? She is longing to see Jesus, which should be pretty easy. He's dead. Right? He's not going anywhere. He's in the tomb. So she expects to kind of find him where they left him. And yet the tomb is empty. And she's freaking out, right? She's trying to understand what's happening. She's trying to find him. Right? Angels appear. And it's like, why are you weeping? Like, where is he at? Like, I want to be here. I want to see him. I want to be with him, the one whom I'm looking for, the one whom I'm longing for. She even turns around and sees Jesus, but doesn't see Jesus. And thinks it's a gardener. It's like, sir, where have you taken him? Right? All I want is to have him. Right? If you've taken him, tell me. I want him back. You can see how much she is longing and looking and trying to stay close to the one whom she loves. So the first question we need to ask ourselves, whom are we looking for? Is it Jesus? Or is it something completely different? Are we spending more time looking for our phones, looking for that remote, looking for comfort, security, money? Or are we looking for Jesus? Because if the answer is not Jesus, well, we have a problem. And that's the first thing that we need to fix. Because if we're not looking for Jesus, well, we're definitely not going to get to heaven. He's the only way, right? He's the way, he's the truth, he is the life. And Mary Magdalene, she's looking for Jesus. Couldn't find him, even when he was right in front of her. And it wasn't until Jesus called her by name that she realized who was there. Right? And how true that is. Like, we can be in a large, crowded room, and someone can say your name, and you automatically look. Like, our brains just hardwire that way. But also, so often we know exactly who said our name. Right? In my family, if someone calls me by my name, I know exactly who it is. I know if it's my mom. I know if it's my sister or my brother. Right? All the way down. I know. Mary Magdalene knew the same. As soon as her name was spoken, she was like, I found him. My Lord, my God, Jesus, you're here. Right, that's all she wanted. And And that's the end of the story. Or is it? Because then, classic Jesus, he was like, stop holding on to me. You found me, but now you gotta let me go. Because there was something greater that he had in store for Mary Magdalene. She was tasked with going to be the witness, the first witness to his resurrection. Right, to go proclaim that good news to his brothers. And say, hey, I am not dead, I am alive. Like, I'm back. Get ready. That is the mission that he tasked her with. But she had to let him go. Right? She had to kind of step away from him to go do that. Now, what's so beautiful is that we are tasked with the same mission. We are tasked with going to proclaim the good news of the gospel, to be witnesses to his resurrection. That task, that mission is for all of us. Doesn't matter who you are. If you're going to be a follower of Jesus, if you're going to call yourself a disciple of his, well, that's the cost. That's what it means. But the only way that's going to happen, right, the only reason St. Mary Magdalene did that, right, and even the only way that she knew who was speaking to her was because she spent countless moments with him. Right? She spent day in, day out with her Lord. And that's why I know my parents and my siblings when they say my name. Right? So first thing, are we looking for Jesus? But two, are we spending time with him? And sorry to say, but 50 minutes on Sunday ain't gonna cut it. We got to be spending real time every single day in prayer, talking with our God. That's the only way we're going to hear and know his voice. And it's only by knowing his voice are we going to accept the mission that he has for us. Because yes, we are all called for holiness. Yes, we all have our vocations. But we are all called to be on mission. But if we're not looking for Jesus, if we're not spending time with him, if we don't know his voice, well, when he says, hey, Mary, go do this thing, you're not going to hear it. And you're definitely not going to want to say yes. But we want to say yes. We want to get there. And like I said, it doesn't matter who you are. That is the mission that we are all tasked with. Now, I'm sure there are some of you, maybe a lot of you, who are like, no, Father. Not my job. I can't do that. That's your job. That's why you went to school. You know, no. Because if it was my job, we would be in a world of hurt. Right? If it's only my job, if it's only Deacon's job, ooh, this parish, sorry, you ain't making it. You're not getting to heaven. This world, forget about it. We are doomed. But thankfully, it doesn't depend on just one person. It depends on all of us. And it doesn't matter if you think that I'm not smart enough, right? I don't have the right words, I don't have the education, Like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Great. Join the club. Right? I mean, St. Mary Magdalene, not the perfect person, had a very troubled past, struggled day in, day out. The apostles, don't even get me started. They were not the sharpest crayon in the crayon box. And yet, look what happened. Those closest to him, who had the humility and the desire to stay with their Lord day in, day out, following him, saying yes to what he was asking them to do, changed the world. And we can do the same. And because this might sound weird or bad, so how to phrase this? This parish isn't about you. It's about the people who aren't here. Right? We have a great community. Cool, great. It's not about us. It's about all of them. And we are tasked to be those witnesses to his resurrection, to proclaim Jesus Christ. That's why I love that our patron is St. Mary Magdalene. Right, this parish has such a unique mission. And so we need to get out. Right, we need to go proclaim Jesus. But also we need to be praying. And I mean praying. Right, praying for ourselves. Praying for our family and friends. Praying for the world, for all those who don't know Jesus. Even praying in reparation for all the ways in which things have gone terribly wrong. This is what St. Mary Magdalene did. And as members of a parish that has her as our patron, as our role model, we can do great things. But the question that we still have to ask ourselves, whom are we looking for? Is it Jesus? And if so, are we ready for that mission to be his witnesses to the resurrection?